My name is Clara Tuffrey.
And I'm Rebecca Want, and we would like to discuss the religious issues concerning voluntary euthanasia.
You may not think this is an issue in our current society, but with the debates in Parliament,
and with Desmond Tutu's recent comments in favour of euthanasia,
we thought this would be an interesting debate to bring to light. We decided to talk to Carla Melchus.
She's a nurse in Holland.
In hospital we have the possibility to ask a religious person to talk to the patient about his or her religion thoughts.
I think voluntary euthanasia is right, because Paul said, "Clothe yourselves in compassion" in Colossians 3:12, and I think it's compassionate to let someone end their own suffering.
Well, my understanding of the sanctity of life principle prohibits euthanasia.
Let's explore the matter further.
Yes, let's. Can a person decide to die?
We all have God-given free will, and I think this includes the freedom to decide the time of death.
However, the Catholic Catechism states that we are stewards, not owners of the life God has entrusted to us. It is not ours to dispose of. And we have a duty to the society we live in and those that love us. Euthanasia cannot solely be an individual's decision.
It means that only God has the right or the power to decide when life begins and when life ends. But actually, I think in this particular situation, you are not trying to play God in the sense of trying to take control of your life in a way that is disrespectful to God, but doesn't acknowledge his autonomy. What you are simply doing is, has God given us the power to heal and to relieve pain? And the answer is yes. And is it morally wrong to do so? And the answer is no.
Can you judge someone else's suffering?
No, you cannot judge someone else's suffering, because you will never truly understand what they are feeling in that situation. Therefore, you cannot say that their suffering is great enough for euthanasia. Only God is the true judge, because he is omniscient.
Okay, maybe you cannot judge someone else's suffering, but if someone tells you that they're in so much pain that they want euthanasia, then you should listen. In the book of James, they said every person should be quick to hear and slow to speak.
If you put yourself in somebody else's shoes, it is you yourself who is in their shoes. It is not that person who is in their shoes. And so, actually, we can never know what it's like. I can't know what it's like to be you. I can try putting myself in your shoes, but all I'm doing is experiencing your life from my perspective. That's the closest I can get. The only way I can know your experience or to get close to your experience is by listening to you. If I imagine what it's like to be you without trying to listen to you, then I'm not going to have a clue.
Euthanasia could ultimately lead to individuals in our society having more liberty and freedom, which can only be a good thing in the modern day.
Well, I think that euthanasia leads to a change in society's attitude towards the value of life. In Christianity and other religions, life is valued very highly. For example, in Judaism, life comes before all else, and this principle is called pikuach nefesh.
So do you think that Grandma would have wanted euthanasia?
Well, she wasn't able to say because she had dementia at the end, but I do remember a couple of weeks before she died, it was a particularly bad morning, and the nurse took myself and Auntie aside and she said, "You know, this is no life for your mother. Don't you think it's time that we ask the doctors to speed things up?"
And do you think that would have happened?
Well, I know that Oma wasn't ready to die, but the nurse couldn't know that, and she clearly thought that was better, so I'm just glad we were there to advocate for her.
Well, we haven't really come to a conclusion on this huge ethical issue, but at least now we have a better understanding of both points of view.
Yes, I agree. And I think that looking at the religious viewpoints has given us a deeper understanding of the issue.
Yes, and that's why religion is so interesting to study.